2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. And tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Kings in Sacramento. And guys, for the Kings, with a loss in game 1, they surrendered home court advantage in the series. Tonight, a crucial game for them as they seek to remain in contention. And after coming up short in game 1, home court advantage right out the window. Oh, is the window here? It's out this window. We look at this game tonight. Is this game do or die for them, Big Fella?
Losing the first 2 at home would be an embarrassment. Dropping this game could effectively end their season, have us pulling out those big fishing poles going fishing.
Yes, indeed. Very few teams, Ernie, have come back from losing their first 2 games at home. There has been some teams that have done it.
Those are very special units.
I was almost there.
I know you 30 years ago.
I'm just saying it's
Stop bragging on yourself.
All right, it's hard to do it, Ernie. That's all I'm saying.
That's all we were looking for. Let's get to courtside because that's where they're going to play the game.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Sacramento Kings, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
You can taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena in Sacramento. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Kings. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in Game 1. You almost never see a team drop the first 2 at home and go on to win a playoff series.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Mavericks, Smith at point and Doncic next to him. Harrison Barnes is out there with Mirotic, and it's Cousins in at center.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul. Thompson against Barnes. Bagley the pass to Thompson. Here's Hield. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Smith. Carries it down low. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Well, there's a level of concentration required on the interior, and Dennis Smith Jr. more than up to the task.
Bagley kicks to Young. Now, here's Bamba. He's guarded by Cousins. Thompson for the triple. First shot, first best. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, Thompson's so quick to pull the trigger. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he is ready to fire.
Cousins finds Smith. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
It really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him.
Now, here's Thompson. Shoots over Mirotic. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Klay Thompson's showing you right now he's got all 3 levels on the offensive end. In the mid-range, yes, sir.
Cousins inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Sacramento, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Bamba kicks to Bagley. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Mirotic, and he makes the 8-footer. And it's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
I think you have to appreciate the versatility of Klay Thompson's game. This guy not just an outside shooter now. He can get near the rack.
Now here's Cousins. Over Bamba. Cousins, no good. Kings leading now by 3. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Here's Smith, following the score by Mohamed Bamba. Now here's Cousins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Healed the pass to Bagley. And Thompson kicks to Young. Out to Thompson. The 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Mavericks trail by 6. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
On defense, Sacramento, 6-point lead. And that one's good. Barnes.
Yeah, this is a guy who can really hit from just about anywhere on the floor. That's a pretty jumper. Go ahead, Harrison Barnes.
Young against Smith. And the rejection by Smith. And he's able to get it back. And it's Smith with the ball, who brings it up for Dallas. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
Smith against Young. To the inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Bagley. Young against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Got to be careful in how you're going to guard Young. He often seeks out contact and really forces the issue.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Just a bright, young, offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
Both shots good from the strike.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
Smith dishes to Mirotic. Unloads from 13. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
Young pass to Bamba. Here's Bagley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Thompson with it. Headed now by Barnes. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this round.
Now here is Smith. And he's good on the three ball. Smith's got 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Some changes here for the Kings. Aaron Gordon comes in for Bamba. And the machine subbed in for Klay Thompson. Kings leading now by 3. Young taking his time here. That one goes in.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Smith outside. Down low. Here's Cousins, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Young finds Hield. Bagley with the ball. Hield outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. And that one hits back iron. Mavericks trail by 3. Mirotic, the pass to Doncic. With his first shot attempt. That one doesn't go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Hield outside. Shoots over Doncic. Hield can't hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you won't see a lot of this. Barnes tends not to draw a ton of fouls, but he baits the defender in that instance.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Mario Hezonja's checked in for Mirotic. Barnes hits them both. And so here's Sacramento. On the outside. It's deflected. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Doncic. And here we go. Cousins inside. Over Bagley. Good with the fadeaway. Cousins has got 8 points.
And Cousins with a terrific perimeter game. One more thing that kind of sets him apart at that center position.
Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. And so Cousins will bring it up for Dallas. Smith with a wide open look. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the defense paying no attention at all to him, and all he can do is throw up a brick. Ouch.
Nailed from three-point land.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Hazonia kicks to Cousins. Pass to Smith. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Sacramento's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. It's Young on the wing. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 8.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Now here's Cousins. 8 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And you got to love the intensity that Cousins brings. Throwing his weight around inside and drawing the foul.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Cousins.
This is where we see Cousins a lot. He's always up there among the league leaders in free throw attempts. It's so hard to handle in the post. The D just never knows what to do with him.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Barea subbed in for Smith. And so he makes both from the line. Sacramento with the ball. Young finds Gordon. Sacramento moving it around. Hield outside. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Sacramento making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Bagley. Klay Thompson comes in for Hield. Young is subbed in for Young. The Mavericks also with a sub. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Doncic. Barea against Young. Barea kicks to Hazonia. Cousins with it. 10 points for him. The pass to Barea. 5 to shoot. Back to Cousins. Here's Hazonia. Off target from outside. Sacramento's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's the machine. Hazonia defending. Young passes to Bamba. Kicks it to Thompson. The feed to Gordon. Bamba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got 6 points.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebound.
Barea. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well, Seth, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's Thompson. 10 points for him. And too long on the shot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with Fred Hoiberg. I I asked him how they're going to respond after giving away home court advantage in game 1. The coach said, hey, that was the last game. That's in the past. We're focused on the present and simply executing to the best of our abilities tonight. But he did admit, Kevin, that another loss here would paint a very grim picture going forward. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Gordon lets it go from deep, and another three for Sacramento.
Wow, that jumper has vastly improved. It's gotten to the point where you cannot give Aaron Gordon that kind of look at the bucket.
Beasley finds Cousins. Back to Beasley, and he converts the layup. Beasley's got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young against Berea. Here's the machine. Lets it go from 14. Again, Sacramento.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
I'll tell you, that's really clever because it's not easy to get that mid-range off over a guy who's got a size advantage. He made it look easy.
Berea kicks to Cousins. Outside for Berea. No good from outside. Ray Thompson has been leading the charge for Sacramento. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
Kings leading now by 3 on the court for the Mavericks. Powell is out there with Hazonia. Then there's J.J. Berea. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. Here's Bowl. He's guarded by Cousins. Young taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. That one falls.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Shooting just. And here's Beasley. High post Cousins. Misses off the left iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The DAL's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Hield kicks to Young. Passes it to Gordon. Hield outside. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Boy, too much of a cushion given to him on that jump shot. That's a big-time no-no.
Mavericks trail by 8. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Lasagna, the pass to Pop. Misses from short range.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Here's Gordon. It's tipped.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Cousins.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 6 off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
There's the steal. Here's Little. Mavericks with the rebound. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And now here's his own. Not a lot of room. Correa kicks to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Beasley. Young with the steal. Up top, Heel. Covered by Beasley. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Heel. To the inside. Poke loose. Powell with the steal. Cousins finds Beasley. It's deflected, but he gets it back. And now, here's Hazonia. Defense right on him. Back to Beasley. And again, Dallas turns it over. Mavericks making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Sacramento leading by 6. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's the machine covered by Beasley. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Kings shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Dallas. And that one misses. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Dwight Powell.
Harrison Barnes.
Sacramento's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Dallas calls timeout. Here's Cousins. He's got 10. Smith outside. On the wing, Barnes. He kicks it to Cousins. 5 on the clock. Beasley outside. For 3, Smith. It's good from long range. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
A work in progress for sure, but I like how Smith Jr. still keeps taking those deep shots.
Young outside. Gordon, the pass to Bull. Nice D from Cousins. Mavericks trail by 7. Smith in the post. Young's there. Smith no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. Healed outside. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Little. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Smith kicks to Cousins. Smith with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely.
Well, defenders are in the area, and that's all it took to force him to change his release.
Little. Smith with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 10. Mirotic finds Smith. That's tipped. Here's the machine. He has 7 and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And some changes here for the Kings. Bagley, he's checked in for the machine. Thompson comes in for Buddy Hield. Young is subbed in for Joseph Young. And Dallas with a change here too. Doncic is checked in. Here's Thompson. Count that one. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Cousins, the pass to Doncic. Pass to Mirotic. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And Young kicks to Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Cousins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Feeds it to Doncic. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for the Mavs. Sacramento's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Here's Bol. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Dallas calls timeout. The pass to Smith. Back to Cousins. 5 on the clock over Gordon. The 9-foot shot. Cousins, no good. Kings leading now by 10. The deep 3 from Thompson. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Barnes against Gordon. Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely and is blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Poked away and stolen by Cousins. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Now, here is Young. He's got 10 to the middle. Ball's knocked loose.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end. Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And so here is Dallas. Sacramento making their last shot.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Thompson outside. Smith against Young. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Bull. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 13. Barnes right side. Back to Cousins. Barnes outside. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got 9 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Bamba is checked in for Sacramento. The machine comes in for Gordon. Just a little. Sacramento moving it around. And Young kicks to Bamba. Thompson outside. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here as Anya's checked in. Here's the machine. He's got 7. Bamba dishes to Bagley. Little passes to Young.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
For Sacramento, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first free throw is good. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And so Young nails them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Smith against Young. Now Smith. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You know Dennis Smith, his first instinct is to shoot, and when he's hot, look out.
Young against Smith. 1:58 left in the second quarter. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Here's the machine. 7 points in the game. Young finds Thompson. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. Over Thompson. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
There's a minute left in the first half. Hazonia kicks to Doncic. Ball stolen. Here's Little.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Smith. The Kings getting the bucket. Over Young. 4 on the clock. And it's Smith missing.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Young with the ball. Now Smith defending. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Young.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Young against Smith. Kicks it to Cousins. Shoots over Bamba. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Well, that's outstanding execution, Greg. You always want to get the last shot of the quarter, which is precisely what they did there.
And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. And guys, for the Kings, they have rebounded very well from their loss in Game 1 and have their eyes set squarely on evening this series up. What a response to a difficult opening game of the series for them. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, we've been watching Klay Thompson for a while now. He's a guy who's unselfish, and he's willing to defer, but when he's feeling it, he knows it's time to take over. His jump shot is pretty much the definition of repeatable motion. And that's what we saw in the first half, him repeatedly sinking shots.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
A lot of action around, as always, the Capitol building tonight. We are in Sacramento, and we continue here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. And so Young will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. We've got Bagley. Young is up there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Thompson. And it's Bamba in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
This is a vintage performance from Boogie. The big fella putting pressure on him every single trip down the floor.
Mavericks trail by 13. Barnes outside. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
Here's Young. He kicks it to Hield. Back to Young. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Barnes. Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Mirotic passes to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And
stolen by Cousins. Doncic kicks to Cousins. Another three for Dallas.
Marvelous start to the second half. 3 for 3.
Kings leading now by 8. Young passes to Bagley. Knocked loose. Smith surveying the D. Mirotic's shot is off. Sacramento's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Hield can't hit.
Boy, searching for some rhythm here at the start of the second half. That's their 3rd straight miss.
Cousins kicks to Doncic. He dishes it to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Cousins, no one around him. Another three for Dallas.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
They regrouped, they worked out some of their frustrations, and now we're seeing them have some fun.
Timeout called by the Kings.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Hield the pass to Bamba. Young outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. That one wide left.
Rough start to the third quarter. 4 attempts, no makes.
And Smith with the stuff.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. Now, here is Young. He's got 14. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Now the Mavericks with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Smith against Young. And it's Smith penetrating to the paint. And Mirotic kicks to Cousins. Here's Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
The Mavericks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks. Good on both. Kings leading now by 3. Young passes to Bagley. Bamba kicks to Hield. The pass to Bamba. Shoots over Barea. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 8 points.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Young against Barea. Here's Cousins. Defense right on him. Shoots over Bamba. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young dishes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Barnes looking around. Passes to Doncic. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Barea with a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
I'll tell you, hasn't always been a high percentage shooter, but he's dangerous. And Barea will keep coming at you until you stop him.
Young against Barea. Mirotic brings the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Sacramento. Thompson finds Hield, and that one drops for him. Hield's got his third basket of the night right there.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Young against Berea. Can't hit from 12. Kings leading now by 7. Pass to Young. To the wing right side. Bagley with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bagley's got 5.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distant, though, have been inconsistent.
And the Mavericks call time here. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he has got to be the only thing they're discussing in this huddle because the approach they've used on him has been a disaster. Changes need to be made. I don't know if it's a double team, switching matchups, but something's got to be done.
Some changes for Sacramento. He's checked in for Bagley. And Gordon subbed in for Hield. Beasley's checked in for Dallas. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Attack. The slender, long arms he possesses helps him block lots of shots.
Now, here's Thompson. 18 points for him. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Berea, the pass to Cousins. Back to Berea. Inside. And now Sacramento on the break. Gordon's running. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 20 points.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
Now, here's Cousins. 22 points for him, and he comes up with the deuce.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins, getting into the body there offensively.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Hezonja in for Malik Beasley. Hezonja kicks to Doncic. Pass to Mirotic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Dallas, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And that one falls for Mirotic. And so Mirotic nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Young pass to Bull. Back to Young. Shoots over Berea. Shots good from Young. Young's got 18 points.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Young on the wing. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
It's Berea. Outside Mirotic. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Gordon. Doncic, no good. Sacramento leading by 15. Outside Gordon. Young inside. Guarded by Berea. Back to Gordon. Another three for Sacramento.
Talk about stretching out a defense. He's been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's nailed everything in sight, and how efficient he has been from outside the arc.
Now here's Berea. The teardrop falls in. Berea's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, J.J. Berea has the ball on a string. Listen, we know he's got a diminutive size, but his movements on the dribble, that's a big man's game.
Shot's good from Young.
I love his approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Craig. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Here's Mirotic following the basket by Trae Young. Doncic, no good.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of his cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Here's Young. Here's Bull. Right through the knee for the layup. Bull's got his first 2 points of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
The pass to Hazania. Outside Mirotic. No good with the triple.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Here's Gordon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Sacramento. The Machines checked in for Bamba. Buddy Hield comes in for Thompson. Young is subbed in for Young. And Dallas also making a switch. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for J.J. Berea.
One shot.
To me, Aaron Gordon has all the tools you'd want from a player on the rise. Very good establishing chemistry with his teammates, and all the necessary attributes are there to take a big jump.
Dallas again missing.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Hield finds Young. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A rebound by Hazania. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They get it again. Mirotic. It's good from inside. Mirotic has got 8 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Hield outside. Shoots over Powell. And that one hits back iron. Mavericks trailed by 21. Smith left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Make no mistake, the determination that Dennis Smith Jr. plays with on the interior is going to make good things happen.
For Dallas, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. He misses the free throw.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
He hits the second from the line. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. 1:12 left to play in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. 1:07 left to play in the third. Smith against Young, 13 feet away. Smith, no good. Sacramento leading by 21. Young outside. He kicks it to Gordon. Little passes to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Doncic. Sacramento again missing.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Another shot. And it's Gordon missing. To the wing right side. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Sacramento taking a 19-point lead into the break. The score has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Mavericks trailed by 19. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Powell is Mirotic. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Hazonia. And it's Smith in at the point.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
To the inside. And Hield gets it to go on the assist from Young. Hield's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Kings. The Mavericks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Young against Smith. Pass to Barnes. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
But Kevin, he's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Pass to Bull. On the wing, Hield. Shoots over Mirotic, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's 10 points for Buddy Hield.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Mirotic's shot is off. Sacramento leading by 21. A three ball. They get it back. Here's Bull, and he banks in the layup.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Well, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Now, here is Smith. Barnes, right side. Over Hield. Barnes can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hield with the bucket.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hezonja kicks to Barnes. Over Gordon. But they get it there. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Gordon. And there's the call on Joseph Young. That's his first foul. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Malik Beasley comes in for Mirotic. On the inbound, and that one's good. Barnes.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Hield finds Gordon over Barnes, and it's Gordon missing. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Beasley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Free throw drops in for Beasley. Kings leading now by 20. Young dishes to Gordon. Pass to Bull. Hield outside. Clock at 6. The pass to Bull. No good on the three. Mavericks trail by 20. No good from Cousins. Here's Little. Sacramento gets it back. Kicks it out to Gordon. The tray. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
Now, here is Young. Here's the machine. Passes the Bull. Got it. Good job on the low post.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right. Really a disappointing effort on the defensive end. Not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Smith kicks to Beasley. A floater.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Smith the pass to Cousins. Unloads from 13. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. From the arc, it's rebounded by Dallas. Cousins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Yep, it counts. Cousins has got 26.
You got to try to keep Cousins out of the paint. Shoots a high percentage from there. Uses that big body to his advantage.
Here's Bull. Young with no one around. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Barnes. The shot comes out. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Odd pass to Gordon. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Boy, how about the tenacity of Aaron Gordon? So good at being assertive and taking over the offense when necessary.
Dallas shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Hezonja finds Beasley. Off target from outside. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Hield. Mavericks with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so Young will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Little. Offline with his three.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Nice shot by Smith.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Kings leading now by 23. Young left side. Pass to Bull. And the layup is good. Bull's got 8 points in the quarter.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Here's Smith. The dish to Barnes. Down low. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, the dynamic finish by Cousins. Not a freak athlete, but he's a gamer for sure.
Smith against Young. Inside. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Sacramento making some changes. Bamba is checked in for B. Thompson comes in for the Machine. Young is subbed in for Joseph Young. Dallas also making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Hazanya. And Doncic is subbed in for Beasley.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Gordon. Smith with it. Kicks to Cousins. Pass to Barnes. Back to Cousins. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now Cousins. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, here's Doncic. Can't hit from in close. The Kings shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Bamba passes to Young. And the rejection by Cousins.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Barnes. Good. It's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Now here's Hield. Thompson surveying the floor. The kick out to Young. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Cousins. Smith outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
To the paint. Here's Bamba. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Aaron Gordon.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Falling into a 2-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. Here's Cousins. He kicks to Smith. Back to Cousins. Dishes to Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
And when Barnes is being this aggressive, taking it up this strong, the entire attitude of this offense changes.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. On the pass to Bagley. Kicks it to Thompson. Passes it to Bagley. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 3. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Now here's Hield. And here's Bagley. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Inside, Mirotic. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Sinks the triple.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there. And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Kings.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
It's good.
And he's just an attacking player, a guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Doncic kicks to Mirotic. Knocked away. And then Cousins with the dunk.
This guy's pulling his weight tonight. The guys around him need to pick up the slack and start following his lead.
The Kings shooting fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. Young against Smith. Now here's Bamba. He's guarded closely. Thompson against Barnes. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Doncic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Barnes. The putback. Bagley with the rebound. Now Young. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you play tonight?
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so All credit goes to him. I just catch him fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.